So boys, I just went and ate with my dad. Me and my brother went with him for Father's Day. Had a good time with him. And any of my boys watching, if you're a father, happy Father's Day to you. Hope you had a good day. But this video is gonna be about being needy. And when I say being needy, not in the traditional sense. When I say being needy, I mean as in looking towards others to fulfill their needs almost. You're trying to just fit in, like faking your interests, behaviors, and like living for a reason that's not your own. Basically, doing things to try to impress others because you want to feel their acknowledgement almost. Even people who they'll like make their goals set up because they know it looks good on paper and people are gonna think that sounds good. So the reason I say that's called being needy is because they're doing it because they need the acknowledgement of this particular person or the world, whatever it is, instead of doing things that are gonna fulfill their purpose. So there's so many people who don't live how they want to live. They live the traditional life because that's what you're told to do. For example, getting like a normal job that you probably hate, but you're doing it because it sounds good. And maybe somebody picks up like a banking job, they're an accountant, but like they hate math and numbers, but they pick it up because they know it sounds good on paper, and they'll tell people are gonna be impressed by it. That's being needy because they want to impress these people. And obviously, to an extent, it's hard not to go into that at all because people are gonna want to impress others. It's just natural human behavior. But when people make it like their whole life, like there's people at the gym I know, and for some reason golf's been getting really popular lately. I fucking hate golf. Just saying, if you like it, awesome for you. I hate golf. But at my gym, there's people who love golf. They talk to me about it. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate golf. I don't know what you're talking about, but feel free to talk about it. I'm just saying I fucking hate it. And I've been talking to them about it. And there's other people who I've talked about before, and they hate it too. I know for a fact they hate it. But when these people ask them if they play golf, like, yeah, the golf's pretty cool. It's like, bro, you just fucking told me you hate it. Why are you trying to impress them? Or people who just lie about their background, where they came from and shit. It's like, cool, you're trying to impress them, but what's the point? Like, but those are just like, it's hobbies and shit. That's one thing. But whenever you live your life in a way that's not how you want to live, you just do it because you want to impress other people and get their acknowledgement, and you want to just sound like a tip-top person, like top of the line. It's like, man, what are you doing? That's one of the worst qualities somebody can have, in my opinion. And it's so common. I don't know if that is you, no offense, but I couldn't do it. I feel like you shouldn't either. I feel like if you really understand what you're doing, because I feel like a lot of people don't, but if you hear this and you're like, oh, that's actually me, just give it a thought. Give it like, what could I be doing that's something that would be fulfilling to me, more purposeful, and I could be doing it to make my life more how I want it to be, rather than trying to impress others. Because you could be doing something you fucking love and people think you're a fucking weirdo for it and that you're wasting your life, but you love it and it's making your life better. You got to think, would I want to live somewhere? Would I want to live in a world where I love myself and everybody else hates me? Or I want to live in a world where I hate myself and everybody else loves me? Because I want to live in the world where I love myself, personally. Because whenever you get everybody else in the world who hates you, it's one thing. But if they all love you and you hate yourself, if you hate yourself, you're not even going to be alive. But if you love yourself and everybody else hates you, it's like, okay, I'm enjoying the world. I'm just doing what I want to do. And that's just an extreme example, because obviously not everybody's going to hate you. And I'm kind of ranting now, but you get what I'm saying, Pretty much just find what you want in life and be true to it. Go towards that. Don't, obviously, if you're like a father or you're in like a family, some like older guys or even young guys who had a kid early, to an extent, you have to sacrifice some fulfillment and purpose in order to provide for the family, right? But and the same thing, you don't have to 100% give up on your life. You can just kind of make some tweaks here and there, work on something you're passionate about on the side while still doing the job you hate, just to provide. Because you never know what'll happen with that side job, that's the thing you're actually interested in. Something could happen. You might find a job that you love. Always just be looking, and don't just settle because other people think it's impressive. I know it's like a carrot on a stick. It's like the reward is everybody's going to be like, they're going to respect you more and more impressed by you. So it's like, that's the reward. But what you don't understand is you're making your life harder on yourself, your mental health. Just your life's not going to be as enjoyable. And whenever you go down this path of doing things that you actually want to do, you're going to meet new people, and those people are going to respect you more for doing what you want to do. And at the same time, even the people who you think who want that traditional, like, do what sounds good, they'll still respect you more too for trying what you want to try. It's admirable that you're willing to go out and do something that not many people are willing to try. So Just try to avoid being needy. And again, this is just my perspective. You know, if you do this and you're cool with doing it, it doesn't really affect your life, all you. Again, this is my perspective, my opinion on it. And I just can't see myself doing that. I don't want to do that. And I've given into it before. There's been times that I've given into it. And I try to get out of it completely. And that's just how I've been going about it. I hope you can get some kind of a new perspective from this, because yeah, I'm kind of just ranting. I'm just found someone to talk about, started talking about it. Obviously, I'm not like some expert, but this is how I feel. And I think a lot of people will resonate with this, and maybe it can even motivate somebody. So that's the reason I wanted to make this video, because some people might just be living this way and they don't even realize it. So if you are feeling like this and you want to get out of it, I hope it helped. But besides that, if you got any goals to make this shit happen, please subscribe if you like this kind of video, and I will see you in the next video.